Hello everyone, this is Sean. This is day 7, January 2015, when I last visited Los Angeles. And of course I had to start with the Remington Steel Towers at Century City. Now I parked at Roxbury Park, which was nearby, and maybe it was $1 an hour, maybe it was less, but anyway, I paid for about 3 hours and that was good enough. And now, I don't know if that says 90210 or 90230, but it's pretty close to a Beverly Hills. There's the towers again. So I walked around, and this time I decided to go where I'd never gone before. I decided to go to Rodeo Drive, but I took the scenic route. I went through the park. Now that's what reminded me of a Remington Steele scene right there. Beginning of the second season, if memory serves, when Steele was talking to Laura on a walkie-talkie or a earpiece while she was jogging. You can see the very tall palm trees. They're not nearly as tall in Florida as they are in Los Angeles. That's really neat. And remember, this is the end of January, so the depths of winter, you see how warm it is. There were people in t-shirts out at the beach. You'll see that in a later picture. And cacti. I think that's the proper term. I don't think it's cactuses. I think it's cacti. There you go, Rodeo Drive. That's something I didn't see in August of 11, the last time I had been to Los Angeles. But I made sure to visit it this time. And you see what might have been a glacier boulder, so 2 erratics, but not quite on the same trip. I think that's Rodeo Drive there. I think I'm getting very close now. Look at all the palm trees. That's beautiful. To see that in the middle of the winter, just by going 3 days to the south, which is basically what it was. Well, 4 days, because it took 3 days to get to Las Vegas, but you know what I mean. First I had lunch. $7.50. Soup, sandwich, and drink, soft drink, at that cafe just off Rodeo Drive. Couldn't believe it. And then I started making my way back into the main street. And you saw that European alley with the cobblestones. I saw that in real life about 6 years later in Latvia before my deployment. And I think you're still up in the courtyard there, looking out at everything. It's really quite beautiful. Yeah. Here you go. Beverly Hills, Remington Steel Tower. That's exactly where I parked. Roxbury Memorial Park, because I found a parking meter. And then I made my way to the Santa Monica Pier. I actually found parking at Santa Monica Beach, though I had to walk quite a ways, as you can see, to get to Pacific Park. And there's one of the pedestrian footbridges. Now, I'm not sure if that's the one I used, but there you go. That's like the Columbo view. I saw that in an episode of Columbo. So now I'm kind of showing the same pictures I got in August of 11, but this time I drove my own car because I lived close enough. There you are, end of Route 66. There is the Pacific Park. So I probably will use that as a thumbnail. Well, we'll see. We'll see what I use. Oh, Oceanfront Walk, from, Pacific Blue. Oh, look, the Muscle Beach sign, yeah. Now, if you look at the next picture, you might be able to see some exercise equipment out on the beach. Now, this is where I wish I'd remembered to bring my rollerblades, because I could have rollerbladed along that trail, but see how far past Pacific Park we got in the daytime this time? And so there I took the picture at the farthest point. Well, a couple pictures anyway. One of them in accidental YouTube Shorts mode, and then started making my journey back to the hotel, and this is some of the scenery I saw on that day. So that's the end of the video for this week, and we'll see you here next time. Bye-bye.